When my father was a young boy, he took a road trip with his younger brother and my grandparents. Their trip lasted 3 weeks, resting at major attractions to marvel at the creations of God and architects alike. My father would tell me of the adventures and memories, over 30 years old, that had stuck permanently to shape the outdoorsman trait in him. Suffice to say, when I was 15, preparing to embark on my own cross-country trip, I could barely contain my excitement. Saying a prayer before leaving our driveway on a bright and early Saturday morning in the middle of July, the air conditioning cranked to max, I said goodbye to my childhood home for the longest I would ever be away. My brother, a rising senior in high school, was quick to place earbuds in, and I would soon follow, watching the trees pass by on the miles of open road ahead. And my mind wandered as the exits passed. What would my 16th birthday be like? What perils awaited my sophomore year in high school? Time was flying out of my youthful fingertips before I could enjoy a moment. Custer State Park, Wind Cave National Park, and the various parks in between only preface the magnificence of our major destination, Yellowstone. 3,500 square miles of pure, almost untouched land. The first drive across met and surpassed every expectation of rolling hills and their valleys with the scattered moose dotted along the long grass like ants in my backyard. Traffic stopped to catch a glimpse of a bobcat hidden away in the dewy undergrowth. Despite the freezing, almost celestial rainfall in the middle of July, to the cotton candy sunset over the Teton Mountains, to the striking smell of sulfuric acid from the hot springs, those memoirs pale in comparison to the time I spent with my family. On the road, my brother and I asleep, I woke up for an instant to hear classic rock playing on the radio, with my parents laughing and singing like teenagers deep in love. Or when my brother and I would play stupid kid games, roaring in victory or cackling at the other's simple mistake. I am so lucky and blessed to have been confined to that small space with my closest friends, freezing from my father's obsession with the AC, annoyed at my brother's teasing from poking me, and my butt hurting in a way I didn't know possible. I'll never forget being lost in a dirt road in the Bighorn Mountains with a 30-foot trailer, or sweating intensely of humidity with a 20-pound pack near Union Falls. These are the stories I will tell my kids, just like my dad told me. I believe in the experiences of road trips, but even more so, I believe in family and the binding strength it brings to everyday life. So when I was 17 and my parents asked what I wanted to do on my last summer before college, they already knew what I was going to say.